Basically, Arthur, you're inquiring about like illegal immigration via the sea and the boats, and some people drown and so on, right?
Yeah, stuff like that, like overseas, or like things that like they just go on a boat just to go to Europe or go to other places just for a better life.
Okay.
It's common, like, like the boats that leave Egypt,
Yeah. I got your question. And it's a very critical question. You're so right. But you know what? Sometimes in order to better understand why would somebody, throw themselves in harm's way, you have to put yourself in their position. For instance, I'm totally against the idea of just taking a boat which is overloaded with human beings. Most likely the boat is not going to make it. And the people either, they just found a boat today where, tens of people have died and decayed already on the boat. So it didn't sink, but it got lost. And they ran out of provision, and the Coastal Guard collected their corpses. It's very sad. It's very unfortunate, but sometimes people who are living a very, very tough life, they decide to do that. I met a Syrian family in Cairo, and the person said, would you please pray for my son? I posted that on my page once. It was last year. I said, yeah, inshallah. What for? He said, my son is currently on a boat going to Holland. I said, Holland? On a boat? My mind was that he's traveling legally. He said, he was hit by the military personnel and by the army in Syria, and he's injured badly, and I cannot afford to treat him here, and we cannot afford to treat him, and no one is offering any help. I had to send him there so that he can be a refugee and try to get some treatment. I couldn't but spend the night and the following days just praying for him, of course. You see, there are some reasons. But again, if I'm sitting in the shade, if I'm sitting in an air-conditioned place and have enough means, I would say this is crazy, this is insane, this is haram. And it is, because Allah the Almighty says, وَلَا تُلْقُوا بِأَيْدِيكُمْ إِلَى التَّهْلُكَةِ. Do not throw yourselves in harm's way, because most likely you will drown. There is a great percentage that those who take those boats, they deal with people who do human trafficking. There is no guarantee that you're going to make it. But we pray for them. We pray for our brothers and sisters who are forced to do that because they cannot find Muslim countries to support them. There are Muslim leaders, Muslim billionaires who are willing to sponsor a zoo, a giraffe, a lion, a zebra, a soccer team, a football team in Europe or here or there, and they spend billions of dollars, for nothing, while they don't spend a penny to save lives. Just recently I checked, after the tsunami in Indonesia, all the flags of the countries that assisted Indonesia, not a single Muslim country paid a penny to assist them. So it's a very sad situation. We pray to Allah that may Allah change our condition. We have to be willing to change first so that Allah will give us righteous and pious leaders, and that requires us to be pious first. Assalamu alaikum.